What's up, blockchain? This is Nick from TruthBlitz. Hope you guys are having a good one. Let's take a look at where we're at currently, and then we'll get to talking. So right now we have $325 billion in overall market cap, almost 326. With Bitcoin dominance still lower than my previous video, 42.1%. So it continues to drop. We still have a very green day. Bitcoin $8,080, up 5.15% in the 24-hour. Ethereum up 9.88. We have EOS up another 2.38, so that's at $9.04 currently. Let's take a look at one of the big winners here, or was. It's still doing very well, up 14.87%, is Amisago. Now, yesterday, or last night I should say, this thing really pumped, and I was able to get some of my Amisago off of my Ether wallet, send it over and sell some off close to the top of the pump. As you can see here at the chart, Amisago went from it was, let me see, I think we were at right in this area here in Satoshis. It was 0.00167, right around that area. And man, it just pumped and pumped and pumped. We went all the way. The wick ended up touching 0.00238 Satoshis, I believe, on the exchange I was using. So, you know, I was able to sell some off at the top, make a profit, and then buy back in and send it back over to my Ether wallet. So yeah, that was it was, I don't know, call luck. I don't know what caused it to pump so much, but the volume increased exponentially. I was just watching the volume increase by, you know, hundreds and hundreds of Bitcoin, just adding to that volume on the OMG Bitcoin trading market. So, you know, we are currently back down. We're back down to the 167 area. Once, you know, 0.00167 sats. But yeah, man, it was exciting. I didn't want to go to bed. I just wanted to stay up and wait and, you know, see if it was going to pump again, but it did not. So anyway, the Bitcoin chart, Crypto Bloods chart here, we can see that we have this area over here, you know, and we really broke above it slightly, one candlestick wick anyway, but as you can see, we weren't able to sustain that. So right now we are trading underneath this area of resistance, and it's hard to say. I have a feeling that we are going to end up seeing another sell-off and see prices drop at least back down to the 7,300 support area. And you know, I listened to a couple other guys. I told you the other person who does TA that I follow, and you know, he likes to kind of break out all possibilities and put them on the table. And you know, he talked about a possibility where we could go very low. Even still, he is more confident in the market than he previously was. However, with the way we saw this huge pump of about $1,000 in around a half an hour in Bitcoin, it wasn't a natural thing. It was, you know, there's a few different I guess reasons as to why it could have happened, but one of them is a lot of these shorts just got triggered and sold, and they got liquidated. So that really drove the price up and kind of triggered a chain reaction of FOMO, pretty much. So, you know, people thinking, all right, the bear market is over, we're going up fast, so everybody starts buying Bitcoin. But at the same time, we see that people did not stay in Bitcoin. We see Bitcoin dominance dropping. We see a lot of money flowing into the alts. You know, as I said, 42.1%. So, and a lot of these alts are just doing great. Then again, there are some of the alts that I even own personally in my portfolio that really did not see much, if any, in the way of price action. And, you know, Veritasium's one of them. You know, I still do hold some of my pillar. I don't know if I ever told you guys, but I did sell a good portion of my pillar. I still have a lot, but that really, you know, it's all a little bit of a price rise, but nothing insane. And actually today it is back down from where it was last night. So anyway, let's take a quick look. I want to get into this article quick. And Tim Draper says, I'm thinking $250,000 Bitcoin by 2022. Now, if you don't know who Tim Draper is, you know, look it up. He's been in Silicon Valley investing in companies for a long time. He was actually just on Tucker Carlson, I don't know if it was yesterday, but he got a petition with enough signatures to break California into 3 separate states. Now, I don't know if this will happen or not, but in that interview, he talked about blockchain and how we are moving to a blockchain society. So, you know, very interesting. You know, maybe you guys can go check out that interview with him and Tucker Carlson. But, you know, to see that he still sees $250,000 Bitcoin by 2022, you know, it's a good thing. And I do think Bitcoin is going to do well. I have previously said that I don't know if we will, you know, I don't see us hitting our previous highs this year. I've kind of rethought that a little bit. We very well may. You know, I'm not going to deny that, you know, even I got a little pessimistic with current market conditions and the way things have been going. You know, you know, I try to stay as positive as I can, but at the same time, I want to be a realist. And we have just been getting hammered from every angle. And, you know, I still am fully of the belief that this was a planned attack, a planned and coordinated attack from many different areas to kill market sentiment, to drive down the price of Bitcoin. But we need to think about what the ultimate goal of that was. The ultimate goal is to get us out, drive down price so that smart money can get in, because smart money doesn't get in when Bitcoin is $15,000, $20,000. Smart money gets in when it's $6,000, $5,000 or less. Okay? And when I say smart money, I mean big money. Anyway, I want to touch on this briefly, and this is on Cointelegraph and as well as CoinDesk, which this is from CoinDesk here. Credit Karma reports almost no one is reporting crypto tax gains. Gee, I wonder why. Now, they're talking about how 0.04% of their users have actually reported any kind of capital gains or any kind of you know, reported taxes on their cryptos. So it says here, users of Credit Karma's tax preparation software appear to be underreporting their cryptocurrency holdings, according to data provided by the company. Fewer than 100 of the first 250,000 federal tax returns filed using the service reflected cryptocurrency gains or losses, the company reported. A spokesperson told CoinDesk in a statement that the reporting of Bitcoin gains still at negligible levels. First of all, why is Credit Karma making a big deal about it? The quote is still at negligible levels. I don't know anybody personally that uses Credit Karma. Everybody I know, if they do their own taxes, they use usually TurboTax. Honestly, up until last year, I didn't even know that Credit Karma had a tax preparation software. I know people use it to get their credit report, but anyway, it talks about down here with tax deadline less than a week away. We reran the analysis and looked at the most recent 250,000 filers on the Credit Karma tax platform. And while we saw a more than 100% increase in the rate of those filing, the total remained a tiny fraction, with still less than 100 people of the 250,000 having reported gains. So good for you. That's all I got to say. They want people to claim their capital gains and comply and basically rat on yourself as to what you have and what you own. And I'm going to say this, and I do say this every time I talk about taxes. I am not saying by any means that you should defraud the IRS. That's not what I'm getting at. But it is complete and utter bullshit that they want you to jump through all these hoops. And really, taxes is a stressful enough thing without adding the whole cryptocurrency aspect if you own and trade or cashed out any crypto. So once you add that in, the stress level goes from 0 to 100. So I'm of the belief that until they come up with some kind of concrete laws, right? And I'm sorry, but this no more like-kind exchange BS is not going to fly with a lot of people. All right, it is robbery, is what it is. Just as taxes in general are robbery, if you want to get serious. But anyway, until they figure this crap out and really write these laws in a concrete manner, and not only that, but streamline the process of you claiming your crypto capital gains or losses, you're going to see this. You're going to see not many people doing this because they don't want to effing deal with it. And first of all, if you're not going into fiat, I'm not even going to say it because it's going to look like I'm telling people to not file their taxes. But basically, I said this the other day. I believe that this is, this is their plan. They want to scare people into ratting on themselves, because once they have your wallet, then they can trace and track everything that you've done, and they know what you have. So, unless you've gone to fiat, how do they know? How do they know what you have? You would have to tell on yourself and file taxes. And I think most people are kind of, realizing that and realize that, and that is why you have not seen a lot of people do this. And I could probably pretty much guarantee you that just about every one of these 100 people only did this because they went to fiat. Okay, so I just don't see the current crypto tax system sustaining itself and working out. And I hope I'm right. I really do. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. Make sure you guys go over to the Block Party Podcast official channel. Hit subscribe. Hit the bell. We got a new episode coming out tomorrow. Very excited about it. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So check it out. Like and subscribe here. You guys help me out when you do that. And I will talk to you guys